Just being a fan of the game, student of the game, if there's one quarterback all time that you could line up against, who would it be?
Before I answer, the moment of the season for me was lining up against TB, Tom Brady. You know, obviously in his last season, I never played against him. My 5 years playing, and that was my first time, and it was, I mean, to see him on the other side and to even see him up close after the game, you know, had Dre come up and ask him to sign the football, the reception.
Yeah.
It was surreal seeing him. You know, this is a dude that's just like you've watched ever since you were real little, you know, and is a legend, is the greatest of all time.
Greatest.
So, I just had to put that out there first. So since I've already played against him, you know, to answer your question, I probably pick one of the Niner greats, you know, like Joe Montana, Steve Young, one of those two.
Yep.
See how it size up.
I'm sure the Niner faithful will appreciate that one.
Most definitely.
The good old Michael Vick. Growing up, you know, watching him wearing the same cleats growing up. Didn't want to play quarterback. I wanted to play, of course, running back and safety at the time. LT was my dog back then too. I had the, you know, them land sharks. Of course. So, but for real though, I would say Michael Vick because just the ability he had to throw the ball left-handed. You don't really see a lot of left-handed quarterbacks. Scrambling. It might be a long day, but
he's that guy.
But definitely.
That's a good one. That's a good one for sure.
If I had to choose one, I would say Trent. I would just, I mean, I was kind of disappointed he didn't play against us because I wanted to see where I was at. I think he's the best tackle in the game and probably the best for a while. So I definitely want to test my skills against him.
Much respect, dog. Pick one of the best to go up against you. I mean, you got to test it. Got to see how you feel. Got to see how you measure up. You feel me? For sure, respect. Being one of the most versatile players, at playing receiver in this position, you're playing wide receiver, who would be one of the corners you would want to line up against?
I'll say Stephon Gilmore.
Okay.
You know, he from my hometown. You know, we got a lot of history going back in from high school. You know, we played together in New England. You know, we won the Super Bowl together. But he's one of the guys I like competing with each and every day.
Light flex, Super Bowl winner. Okay.
Probably Michael Vick, because that's who I grew up idolizing, and that's who I liked growing up as a kid. So
it's the second Vick. That's the second.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta go Fred Warner right now. You know, he's the best in the league. I'm a competitor. Always want to play against the best, so put him up against us, and you know, gotta try to put all my skills out there. You know, you want to compete against the best.
Him though.
I have. Yeah.
So that's respect because he is one of the best in the game.
Absolutely.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.